Brian Dozier, what pros wear. Again, we focus on the gear. We can start with the bat because you've been hitting a whole bunch of home runs these last few years. What is the bat that you use?
So, give Louisville some props here. I've used, I've been in Louisville since, probably since 2010. And, I'm a guy that I'm not very high maintenance. It's not a big bat. It's a 33.5, 31. When I find something I like, which was about 8 years ago, there's no really detouring for me. Solid black, maple, Louisville, been that way for 2010.
And so that 141, some guys that use it, they tend to be kind of more like maybe average hitters, maybe kind of, it's more of a balanced bat.
Yeah, you know what? That's kind of, everyone, I think the old school way used to be the bigger head, the further you hit it, and the 243s and those kind of things. But I'm a firm believer that this thing doesn't really create the power. The faster I can get, the faster I can get this through the zone creates the power. And the way my swing is set up, it's if I have too big of a barrel and too top heavy, then everything kind of lags. I have to have a dimensional bat, which is 141's kind of, I like to say, a little pea shooter. So when I can get it through fast enough, then that creates the power.
Makes sense. How about the glove? What do you got this year?
So I've been with Wilson. I've had Wilson ever since my freshman year of college, basically.
Where'd you play?
Southern Mississippi. I've had an A2000 ever since then. It's kind of the bread and butter of Wilson. What kind of made Wilson gloves, I guess, that's the A2000, and kind of like the bat. Once I find something I like, there's no really. Every now and then, last year I used a brown glove. The year before I used a blue glove. I'll switch it up every now and then.
I saw one of your gloves. I think it was like as it had been broken in.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been started that color, but it ended up this like really cool silver-looking color.
So this is
from all the sun.
So this is the glove last year. So basically, this one in a month when it's ready will kind of look like this one.
It's
the same exact glove basically.
It wears in a little bit.
Yeah.
So the A2000 versus A2K, is there? I mean, do you ever have a need to try the A2K?
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying, man. Once I find something, I don't venture out too much. So this one's kind of been my glove since my freshman year of college in 2006. So.
And so, how about the cleats? Did you get your new cleats in this year?
Yeah, well, I've been using this model.
You got a little swag every once in a while.
Well,
you had some kind of like, what is it? It was like a superhero style you had.
That was in the home run derby in 2014.
That was cool.
Yeah, the Under Armour. I've been on Under Armour my whole career. They do a good job of, I like to say, going with society. Whatever the hot thing is, and for kids and stuff, they go with it. They don't stay old school, that's how they're one of the best companies in the world.
For sure. So you like those? I think those are the yards.
They are the yards. I've been using the yards the past 2 years, and I'll use them again this year. So until they tell me to stop using them, try the new stuff. So
yeah. Batting gloves. I think I saw you had a nice new pair. Those are really nice. I like those a lot.
Same thing with Under Armour. I don't even know. These are the yards as well, but no, you don't see me. I'm an all blue guy. Very rarely do I ever use white or gray, and that's just maybe if I'm 0 for 30 or something. So
that's a good look though. When you're like kind of sticking with the color scheme and you got the solid.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
and sometimes when I got a different color, it does play mind tricks. It feels different. So, but that's pretty much it.
My last question will be: who in the clubhouse here has the best swag, and who has the worst? And it is on film.
I would say that the most swag would probably be Eduardo Escobar. The guy, he's the guy that if he wears a pair of cleats, he doesn't get a hit his first at bat, he goes and changes his cleats. So he has every given day he has. You can see him. He has no telling how many pair of cleats he goes through. I just use the same ones, and then about every 2 weeks I just switch them out because they get worn out. But that guy, he switches every single at bat if he doesn't get a hit. If he's on a streak, then he uses the same one no matter what. So he's got a little style. And I guess the worst swag. I wouldn't say the worst, but just a guy that doesn't really show much. He can, but he doesn't, is Joe Mauer. I think back in the younger days he had a little bit, but as he's getting a little older, he's kind of plain Joe, which is, yeah, you ask me, he kind of worked for him.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, and he does get a little like hookup from Nike with the stuff that he gets, but you're right, it's very subtle. He doesn't.
Which is in today's society a really good thing.
He lets the play do the talking.
Exactly.
Man. One of the few who does. So.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, man, for sure.
Awesome.